today another video of another very exciting one. I'm going to talk about more like elegant outfits at work. So it's not going to be necessary about like what can you wear at work, like work for everyone, but for those of you who actually, rather than casual, you're going more like a direction of elegant at work. And I think everybody can benefit from a video like this anyway, even if you not necessarily have any particular dress code in your workplace. You can still upgrade yourself, you can still look absolutely fantastic without dressing in very casual garments. What you need to remember is that how we present ourselves to the world, that's how people are going to take us really. Even if you may be super creative, maybe you have really great ideas, but if you're going to wear it very sloppy, you're not going to put the detail how you actually look, people are going to, their perception about you, it's going to be not too great really. This is how the world is built, so there's nothing really we can do about like changing people's thinking. But you can make a first impression or any impression anytime you're going to look. You can be professional, and that's going to set a tone, and that's going to show people that you take your job seriously. And in the long run, it's going to benefit you more rather than if you're going to just wear clothes that are not going to really look elegant. I think this is quite important. You don't necessarily need to always look very elegant, but even adding one element to your garment, to your outfit, can completely change the whole look. So I think this is quite important. And as I'm saying, if you want to be treated with respect, if you want to be treated as a professional, that you are someone, an expert in some kind of maybe field, and you want people to remember that, then how you dress, it really matters. Work outfit that going to improve basically your perception at work. The first outfit I'm going to show you, very professional. It's in this kind of colors of gray, you have some kind of black elements to it, like shoes and bag. You can always add some little details like nice bracelet, nice maybe watch, that it's going to give you a little bit more femininity, because obviously this outfit, this look here, it's very like muscular. The style of the jacket, the style of the trousers, it is kind of like a suit. Suits are more, you know, muscular than feminine. That's just how it is, you know. But still wearing a suit, you can still really look feminine by adding those little elements I mentioned. And even adding a heels in the situation, it's going to give you this kind of more feminine, more womanly-like feel. If you just go for some kind of loafers to this kind of outfit, then you're going to look more muscular. So you obviously need to think about those little details, because they really matter. You can still wear some kind of flat shoes that not going to be maybe like loafers, very muscular, but I think heels, even like a kitten heel, would be really good in this situation. I think it's a really great outfit, very classic. You can wear something like this basically forever. It's never going to go out of fashion. If you are maybe already wearing lots of muscular clothes and you want to add a little bit more femininity to you, then going for a skirt is always a good idea. Pleat skirts are fantastic for work. I made a whole episode about pleat skirts. I will put a link on the top if you didn't see that one. I'm apologizing for my voice, I'm just a little bit, I have a little bit cold. But look like this when you actually have a nice, lovely skirt that it's not too short, obviously. Again, you don't want to look out of place. You want your skirt to cover your knee or be just in front of your knee. You don't want to go any shorter than this because it's just not going to be appropriate. Adding a nice, like a light color turtleneck and just some kind of like a blazer. As you can see, this could be everyday look as well, so it obviously depends what kind of environment you have at work, what kind of dress code. You could always get a blazer, like more elegant blazer in the same colors, this kind of cardigan, and it would just give you a little bit more elegant look as well. I would add personally to whole look, if you would have a blazer, if you would actually wear a blazer, I would put a belt, like a brown, the same color belt basically like shoes, on top of the blazer, so it just holds everything really nicely. If I find something similar, to what I'm trying to explain to you, I will insert a picture here. And then obviously the shoes are great, you know, and the back, you know, it's just the back obviously is a choice of yours. Just something keeping in those colors, it would be great. I think it's very feminine, and again, sometimes we're trying to direct our energy. Maybe we wear a little bit more too muscular clothes, maybe we wear too much sexy clothes, and this is a little bit more modest, a little bit more feminine, a little bit more gentle, not too much in your face. So obviously we all are in different place when it comes to trying to improve our look, but this one could really work for everyone. If you would like to add a little bit, maybe like a rock and roll style, you can always add, rather than blazer, you can go for nice leather jacket, and that's going to give you this kind of like a rock and roll type of element. Black suits are always a good idea as well, and those are again a little bit more muscular, but I think this one here is in particular very, very nice because it has this kind of white edges, white edges around the blazer, around the belt as well, which gives you really, really lovely detail. Everything else black. Adding maybe a red lipstick would be a really great option to just have this kind of little bit like a look a little bit more spicy. And obviously the watch, the earring, the watch, the earrings, the ring, that's just something you can choose yourself. You can either go for gold, you can go for silver. Those two colors two colors work with black perfect, so that's just really preference. Very like a business type of bag. Again, shoes, you could go for heels, you could go for kitten heels. I personally love the kitten heels idea. Very comfy, great as well. Obviously don't go for too high heels because again, you want to look professional, you don't want to look like you're going for some kind of party, and you want to be still comfortable during the day when you're running whatever, you know, business you do. If you are a fan of pencil skirts, then I have few outfits that I'm going to show you now. One of them is this one here. Black pencil skirt is a must for every lady that has this kind of like an office type of job or just want to look a little bit more elegant. Black and grey works well together, very professional, very like official. It doesn't, grey is this kind of color that it doesn't have much personality to it, if you know what I mean. So going for grey is always going to give you more professional, more little bit more cold look, rather than if you go, for example, let's say baby pink. So keep that in mind. If you are looking for this kind of little bit more professional and you're trying to separate your private life from work, you don't want to show too much of your maybe personality, because there are people like this as well. But obviously the same kind of outfit, if you just change a color for blue or pink, it's still going to work, don't take me wrong. It's just adding the colors, it's always going to be more, a little bit more fun, a little bit more visible, when the grey is a little bit like step back, very professional, a little bit more cold. To show you what I mean by adding a color can really just change, make a difference. Similar outfit to the previous one, black skirt, it's just everything with yellow detail. And a yellow detail can, yellow is a tricky color sometimes, so it can work for great, it works great with ladies with deeper skin of color. With ladies with very like light skin of color, they need to be a little bit more careful which tone they're choosing. By the way, I made a video about yellow, so you can jump over there as well, and to go a little bit, if you want to hear a little bit deeper about what works for what kind of skin color. This yellow thing, I think it's a really great idea. It's like a little bit like very light mustard, and it just shows you when you choose grey, it's less like personal. When you go for yellow, the color like this obviously is going to show confidence. It's going to show that person probably is going to assume as well that that you like this kind of color as well, because you wouldn't choose something that you don't like. But yeah, this is just I wanted to show you the different option with a black skirt. For those of you who like jeans and don't want to compromise on jeans, then obviously you need to find a way to upgrade them a little bit more, and the obvious idea is to go for a more elegant top. The situation here with like ballerina shoes, again, really comfy, great bag. The blouse is basically the statement here. The bow, the like puffy sleeves can really make a completely different look. If you will just go for a t-shirt, it's just going to be very casual, but going for a blouse like this and even adding a little bit jewelry, that it's again a statement piece of jewelry because it's very visible, it's going to transform look, like jeans look, from very casual to much more professional, to much more like a work environment. And I think it's really fantastic way to do it. So just going for some kind of blouse that it's going to be a little bit more like just a bigger statement, basically, that's going to bring the whole attention is going to be going to the blouse rather than to the trousers. People are not going to focus on what you're wearing on the bottom. They're going to just focus that, whoa, fantastic blouse, you know. And the blouse is elegant, but it has this kind of little bit flamboyant style to it. And ballerinas obviously works well with jeans, so I would say you don't even need to think about heels. You could go for heels again if you prefer comfy, then those kind of ballerinas are fantastic. Another type of skirt from the pencil skirt family, I would say, is to invest in nice, like a cream type of skirt. And I want to show you very quickly few outfits. This one with polka dot, like a green, no sorry, it's a white polka dot on a green background. It's like a nice mint type of mint color. Polka dot, very feminine pattern, and a creamy skirt works really nice with green shades. So that's one outfit. Another one, this one is more like a beige type of beige color, with animal pattern blouse and heels. You can have as well a bracelet. Some of the ladies really love animal pattern. It can give you a little bit more like a sexy look as well. If you want some kind of experiment with a little bit different pattern, then animal print is great for that. It can be really, really elegant. Avoid maybe like a cow pattern, but apart from that, or like leopard, even giraffe animal pattern are fine. Another with like beige goes really, really well with red. That's the first look I wanted to show you. Love the blouse. Again, the blouse is a little bit more staple piece, so this kind of blouse would go great with jeans as well. And with lovely beige skirt. Nude heels are a must for every lady. Because they're just always going to extend your legs. If you obviously are deeper skin color, then choose the color of the heels in your own, as close as you can get really to your skin, because that's always going to extend your legs. And that's another beige and red, just to show you that this is really great combo. And I think I'm going to make a whole video about the gresh with a red and beige, because it's a really fantastic option. So yeah, so you can see beige and red great works well, but overall having like a creamy or beige skirt for work, it's really great option as well. And you can obviously skirt like this, you can match with so many different colors, because beige goes well with so many colors. Really every color works well with beige. If you are maybe scared of going for beige, you can always go for brown. That's the option I wanted to show you. So if you go for white crisp blouse like shirt, you can add a brown pencil skirt, nice brown heels, and then you don't necessarily need to go for a blazer, like very elegant blazer, but you can just go for nice like cardigan in similar color or something like this one. You see there is brown, there is some kind of other colors going on. And white shirt is so elegant, you don't need to have a blazer on top of that. If you really want to look very professional, then yes, you can add a blazer. But if you want to add a little bit more casual look, like feel, just a tiny little casual jumper like this is great. And it's, I think, a little bit more as well feminine than going for like very good structure blazer. However, those are fantastic as well, but just giving you different options here. A white blouse like this, adding some kind of statement piece jewelry as well is a great idea, because again, adding a little bit more womanly look. Ladies, I'm finishing this video because I honestly wasn't even sure if I'm going to manage to record anything today, and this video actually is going live today. It's going live today because I was quite sick a whole week, and my kids are sick for last 3 weeks. So I'm just trying to do things literally last minute, but today I could actually speak. Few last days were quite hard. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not going to talk anymore. If you did, please leave it a thumbs up and see you in the next one.